Dear students, in the last episode, that is V5 of your portion, that is triangles, that is 7th chapter, we discussed some theorems about triangles. Then theorem number 1, there are 3 theorems. They are SAS congruency, second is ASA congruency, and the third one is AAS congruency. The sides and the angles of a triangle are equal to the corresponding sides and angles of another triangle. We know that they are congruent. And the symbol for congruency means symbol for similarity with equal sign. And we can prove any theorem using any type of that theorems for any problem by any type of theorems, that is these 3 theorems. And the theorem number 7.4 is side criteria of congruency. That is 3 sides of a triangle are equal to the corresponding 3 sides of another triangle, comma, they are congruent. That is side criteria. Then the 5th theorem is RHS. RHS means right angled triangle, H hypotenuse and S side. That is hypotenuse on one side, any one of other 2 side are equal to of a right angled triangle are equal to the corresponding side and the hypotenuse of another right angled triangle. They are congruent. That is known as RHS theorem. All these theorems we prove only with illustration, not with proof. Then the theorem number 7.2, that is with proof, is 2 sides of a triangle are equal. We know that it is isosceles triangle. 3 sides are equal, it is an equilateral triangle. All angles are equal to 60 degrees because sum is 180. Then this theorem number 7.2 is, if 2 sides of a triangle are equal, then their base angles are equal. That is theorem for only one triangle. That is the theorem. To prove that theorem, let us consider triangle ABC in which AB is equal to AC. Then draw perpendicular to the side, that is AD. But the side BC, that is AD. We know that it is perpendicular, that means right angle. There are 2 right angles, ADC and ADB. In these 2 triangles, AB is equal to AC. That is given because they are hypotenuse. And AD is equal to AD, that is common. Then the angle at D for ADB and ADC are equal to 90, that is always perpendicular, this given. Therefore, by RHS theorem, we prove that the 2 triangles are congruent, that is triangle ADB congruent to triangle ADC, that is within memory. Therefore, the corresponding sides are equal, therefore angle B is equal to angle C. That is known as CPCT. CPCT means corresponding parts of congruent triangles. We can prove that one. There are other methods to prove this one, that is by RHS method. Then there is another method that means for X4, that is ABC. That is isosceles triangle. Therefore, that AD is the perpendicular bisector and also that will bisect the angle. It is also the D is the midpoint of DC, therefore it is also known as median. What is the median? Median is the line joining any vertex and the opposite midpoint of the opposite side of that vertex is known as median. For a triangle, the line joining any vertex and the midpoint of opposite side is known as median. Any line makes an angle 90 with the base, that is known as perpendicular. But for isosceles and equilateral triangles, these 2 are same, that is that the perpendicular is also the median. Therefore, that AD is the median. Any median bisect means divide with equal measure. Bisect the angle at the vertex and also bisect the opposite side. That means given that AD is equal to AC, that is given. AD is equal to AD, that is common. D is the midpoint of DC because median. BD is equal to CD, that is midpoint median. Bisected DC. That is the reason. Therefore, we know that first side, second side, third side. Therefore, triangle ADB congruent triangle ADC. What's the reason? Side. Also, we can prove in the last episode, that is G65. We can prove the base angles are equal using RHS theorem. But this is what side theorem. We can prove that any problem or theorem is proving with different methods. We take any one of the methods. Sometimes we take RHS method or sometimes we take the SSS method. Otherwise, we know that we cannot take that lead. In the case, we know that angle BAD is equal to angle CAD. That is median bisect angle. That is the reason. Therefore, side, angle, side. Therefore, triangle ADB congruent. Triangle ADC. What's the result? Side, angle, side. That is the second method to find out the result. Therefore, angle B is equal to angle C. That is simplicity. There is another method. The angle, these two angles are equal. That is AD is equal to AD. Angle this is equal. And also, angle ADB is equal to angle ADC is equal to 90, that is given. Therefore, angle, side, angle. Therefore, that is known as ASA criteria. That means we can prove our theorem using any one of that criteria. Side, angle, angle, side, or RHS. We can prove any using any type. Then, theorem number 7.3 is the converse of isosceles triangle. That means two sides of a triangle are equal. The angle opposite to the sides are equal. That is our theorem 7.2. The converse is two angles are equal, then the corresponding sides are equal. That is the converse of 7.2. That is 7.2 theorem. That means two angles of a triangle are equal. Opposite sides are equal. That is the converse of that 7.2. That means in that 7.2 AB and AC are equal, it is given. We can prove that angle B is equal to angle C. In 7.3 that is theorem, but which are given B and C, angle B is equal to angle C, that is given. We can prove that AB is equal to AC. That is the case. Therefore, statement was angle B is equal to angle C. That is given. what? AB is equal to AC. That is we can prove the result. Then what is the construction? Draw AD perpendicular to BC. That is our construction. That is construction. Draw AD perpendicular to BC. It is the angles are equal. We know that it is isosceles. Therefore, that the median AD bisect. Therefore, this angle and these two angles are equal. Okay. This angle is 90. This angle is 90. And BD is equal to CD because median. Therefore, by angle side angle property, we can prove that one. Otherwise, angle B is equal to angle C. Angle B is equal to angle BD, A is equal to angle CD, A is equal to angle DD. That is two angles. On the side opposite to that one, that is AD is equal to AD. Therefore, it is what? What is it? It is angle side method. We can prove the result. Or this angle is A. This that median bisect the angle. Therefore, these two angles are equal. These two angles are 90. AD is equal to AD. Therefore, what? It is. They are congruent. That is angle side angle method. Clear? That means this side, these two sides are equal, and these two angles are 90 degree. This is common. Therefore, side angle side any method we can prove the result. That means AD is perpendicular to BC. Angle B is equal to angle C. Therefore, angle ADB is equal to angle ADC is equal to 90 degree. We cannot use Arrhenius theorem because we can prove that the hypotenuse are equal. Therefore, we cannot use Arrhenius theorem. That means we can prove that AB is equal to AC. That is this one. Therefore, they are hypotenuse. Therefore, we cannot apply Arrhenius theorem. But these two angles are 90 degree. That is given. AD is median. Therefore, angle B is equal to angle C. It is given. Angle ADB is equal to angle AD is equal to 90. That is our construction. And AD is the median. Therefore, BD is equal to CD. That is the median. AD is the median. Therefore, BD is equal to CD. Therefore, triangle ADB congruent. Triangle ADC, that is angle side angle criteria, or side angle side criteria, or angle side criteria. These two angles equal, these two angles, and this side is common. Therefore, that is angle side criteria for congruency. Therefore, AB is equal to AC. That is what? CPCT, that is corresponding parts of congruent triangles. That is the proof of theorem 7.3. Clear? Therefore, in this chapter, these are the main theorems. There are some theorems, they are inequality theorems. So that is, we can discuss that theorems later. Using these theorems, we prove several problems. All problems are always theorems. We can prove the result of all problems using the above mentioned theorems, and we discuss that theorem, or we for any arrangement take some properties. That means statement and reason. For any statement we argue the reason. Therefore the proof is in the structure with statement reason. Then finally, first is the statement, which terms are given, that is the statement. How will you prove that? That is to prove given answer. And for proof there are two parts. One is statement, other is reason. Final conclusion, we prove the result. This is the structure or process of a theorem to prove. Therefore all the problems of our exercise are always proving on the basis of theorems with reason. Okay. Then these are the main theorems. We studied about all theorems. Then the last part there is some theorems with inequalities without proof. Then the first exercise of that one is exercise 7.1. In exercise 7.1, the first question is, in a quadrilateral ABC, exercise 7.1, first question number 1. In quadrilateral ABCD, AC is equal to AD. AB bisect angle A. Show that triangle ABC congruent triangle ABD. What about BC and B? Then draw the figure. Listen, the first problem is what? ABCD is a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means four sides with any type of figure. That ABCD is a quadrilateral. B, no, ACBD, that is ACBD, not AB. ACBD. That is in the order, cyclic order. ACBD or ABCD, not the ABCD. That is not the case. ABCD. ACBD is the quadrilateral. Clear? We can prove that what? ABC and ABD are congruent triangles. We can use any type of congruency of triangles. Which are given? AC is equal to AD. That is given. That is given. And the AB bisect angle, that is angle BAC, this angle, angle BAB, this angle, or BAD, these two angles, that is angle BAC is equal to angle BAD. That is given because AB bisect angle A. That is that's clear. Then AB is equal to AB. What is it? That is common. That is these two angles are equal. AC is Therefore, side angle side property. Therefore, triangle ABC congruent. Triangle ABD. What's the reason? Side angle side property. That means we can do that. That is ABC congruent triangle ABD. Improve this result. Then what about BC and BD? That means two triangles are congruent, their corresponding angles are equal, their corresponding sides are equal. Therefore, the third sides are equal. Then, therefore, BC is equal to BD. What's it? CP, corresponding parts of our triangles. These are the proof of this problem. It is always a theorem. That means, given that ACBD is an equilateral, given that AC is equal to AD, and AB bisect angle A, therefore AC is equal to AD, that is given. AB bisect angle A, which implies that angle BAC is equal to angle BAD, that is always given. We know that AB is equal to AB, that is common. That means by using side angle side, this is the support of triangle ABC congruent to triangle ABD, that is SAS criteria. Therefore, the corresponding parts are equal. That means BC is equal to BD, that is CPCT. That is the answer of that first problem. Then the question number 2. Question number 2. ABCD is a quadrilateral. With AD is equal to BC and the angle DAB is equal to angle CBA. Prove that. PT means prove that. Prove that. Question number 1. Triangle ABD congruent triangle BAC. Number 2. BD is equal to AC. Number 3. Angle ABD is equal to angle BAC. These are the answer for that problem. Then draw that quadrilateral ABCD. That is the figure. A, B, C, D. Then join these two. This is the figure. Then which triangles we can prove that triangle ABD, that is this triangle ABD, is equal to BAC, these two triangles are congruent. That means their corresponding sides are equal. Listen, DAB, that is this side, is equal to CBA, this side. That means this is a triangle, that is triangle ABD, this side. Triangle BAC, this triangle ABD, this triangle. And A for BAC, the downward triangle. These are congruent. AD, what is AD? Is equal to BC. that is given. That means answer. AD is equal to BC. That is given. And angle DAB is equal to angle CBA. That is given. That means one side and one angle are given. Listen. B or ABD, one side is AB. Then BAC, one side is AB. That means AB is common to two triangles. Therefore, AB is equal to AB. That is common. That means one side angle, other side. One side angle, other side. That is side angle side. Therefore, triangle ABD congruent triangle BAC. What is the answer? That the reason is side angle side criteria. We prove the first result. Therefore, the third side of the first triangle is BD. On the third side of the second triangle is AC. That is the second question, which implies that BD is equal to AC. What is it? Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. That is the second one. Then the third angles are ABD and ABD. The corresponding angle is BAC. Therefore, they are the corresponding angles. That is angle ABD. This small angle BD is equal to angle BAC. These two angles are equal. Angle BAC. That is also what CPC. That is third angle of the congruent triangle. Clear? That means that AB is the common side of these two triangles. And given that AD is equal to BC, that is also good. Therefore, two sides are equal. And the angle at that is BAD is equal to angle ABC. That means the interior angle. Therefore, these two triangles are congruent using angle side criteria. Therefore, corresponding parts are equal. That is, what is it? BD is the third side, AC is the third side. They are equal. And the third angles are angle ABD is equal to angle BAC. They are equal. That is CP for that two triangles. Then the third question is, question number 3. That is AD and BC. Question number 3. AD and BC are equal perpendiculars. This is what the form of perpendiculars to a line segment. Line A. Show that CD bisects A. This is the figure. AD and BC. AD and BC. This is the problem. A, B, C, D, O. These two are 90. This is the problem. So that CD bisect AB. CD bisect AB. That means so that CD bisect AB means prove that OA is equal to OB. or OC is equal to OD, that is the condition. Given that AD and BC are equal and they are perpendicular to the line AD. That means BC perpendicular to AD and CD DA perpendicular to AD. That means given BC perpendicular to AD and that is the answer. And DA perpendicular to AD. DA perpendicular to AD. These are given. And we know that they are equal. That is BC is equal to AD. It is also given. Okay. This angle is 90 degree, this angle is 90 degree. And this angle is 90 degree. Here. These two sides are equal. That means these two, that BC and AD are perpendicular to AB, which implies that these two are parallel. Therefore, these are the alternative angles. That means angle A is equal to angle B is equal to 90 degree. That is also given. That is perpendicular. BC perpendicular to AD and DA perpendicular to AB. That is equation number 1. From 1, from 1 AD parallel to BC. That means BC perpendicular to AD, DA to AD, which implies that is one line is perpendicular to other. That line is also perpendicular to third one. Therefore, first and third are parallel. That is the basic concept of parallel or perpendicular lines. One line is perpendicular to second. Second is also perpendicular to the third. Therefore, first and third are parallel. Therefore, these two lines are parallel. This is a transverse line or cutting line. Therefore, corresponding angles are equal, alternate angles are equal. There are several properties in the case of lines and angles. That is the previous chapter. Therefore, what condition? Angle ODA is equal to angle OCB. That is alternative angle, alternate angles. That is the result. They are equal. That means angle side angle. Angle side angle. That is ASA criteria. Therefore, triangle OAD, that is corresponding. That means A is right angle. Therefore, OAD, that is triangle OAD, corresponding OBC, congruent triangle OBC. What's the reason? Angle side angle criteria. Therefore, the corresponding sides are equal. Therefore, OC is equal to OD and OA is equal to OB. That is CP, which implies that CD bisect AD, which implies that that is the notation, which implies that CD bisects AB. And vice versa means CD bisect AB and also AB bisect CD, because all the lengths are equal. This is the proof of problem number 3. In this case, we use angle side angle criteria for congruency. Then, question number 4. L and M are parallel lines intersected by parallel lines P and Q. Show that triangle ABC congruent triangle CADA. The difference in the figure is also with the problem. This is the figure. This is the line L, M, P, Q, A, B, C, D. Right. This is the figure for that problem. Listen, L and M are parallel lines. Therefore, this is a transverse line. The corresponding or alternate angles are equal. Similarly, P and Q are also parallel lines. Therefore, for these four parallel lines, we get a quadrilateral ABCD. That is what? That is a parallelogram. What is a parallelogram? The opposite sides are equal and parallel. That is known for a quadrilateral. Opposite sides are equal and parallel. Therefore, it is a parallelogram. Therefore, in this case, ABCD is a parallelogram. Then opposites are equal. Then which we can do ABC congruent CACDA. That's also. We know that ABCD is a parallelogram. Therefore, these two lengths are equal. These two lengths are equal. That is, in parallelogram ABCD, AB is equal to CD and BC is equal to AD. What's the reason? Opposite sides of parallelogram. That is the reason. Then angle B is equal to angle D. What is the reason? Opposite angles of parallelogram. That is the reason. Therefore, side angle angle side. Side angle angle side. Therefore, triangle ABC congruent triangle CAD. What is the reason? Side angle side property. That is the answer. That is the fourth question. Then once again we know that which are parallel lines, the distance between two corresponding points or the lines be equal, therefore they are parallel lines. One line is parallel to other is parallel to third one, therefore first and third are parallel. That means L and M are parallel lines. Similarly, P and Q are parallel lines, they are given. Therefore, joining part of these two parallel lines is always a parallelogram. We know that the opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal and parallel. Opposite angles are equal and there are two diagonals. Each diagonals are not equal. That is, diagonals of a parallelogram are in different measure. They are not equal. But it is a rectangle or it is a square. The diagonals are equal. And we know that the sum of the interior angles of the adjacent angle is 180 degree. There are several values. Therefore, L is parallel to M, P is parallel to. Join these two, we get a parallelogram ABCD. Therefore, the opposite sides are equal and parallel. Opposite angles are equal and opposite angles are equal. Therefore, let us consider the parallelogram ABCD. Therefore, AB is parallel to CD and AB is equal to CD. Similarly, BC is parallel to they are opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. That's the reason. Similarly, opposite angles are angle A and angle C, but we consider B and D because there are two triangles ABC and CAD. Therefore, angle B is not to angle D. What's the reason? Opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. That's the reason. Therefore, we get one side, other side. Second side of second triangle. We included angle between these two sides. They are equal. Therefore, triangle ABC congruent to triangle CAD. What's the reason? Yes, that is side angle side. Then what are the concept? Therefore, these lengths are also coincide. Therefore, these two angles are equal. And these two angles are equal, that is simplicity. Therefore, this is the proof of this problem. That means there are, we consider 4 problems of the exercise 7.1. All the main theorems are very important, and 7.2 or 7.3 are the theorems with proof. Other theorems are only that statement with illustration, not proof. Okay, then the continuation of this exercise be in the next episode. Okay.